Just say no. Crack kills. There's a war on drugs. This is just brain on drugs. These statements have become modern phrases in our society. Yet there's still an alarming rate of those who fall victim to crack cocaine and crimes associated with the use of such drugs. Crimes such as prostitution, homicides, as well as selling drugs. So what is being done to rid our communities of such drugs? Is there anything being done? Is there anything that you and I can do to help? Today we're going to take a look at some of these issues and talk to some of those directly involved in an effort to aid in the solution to the war on drugs.
Leroy, you used to be a drug addict. You used to use drugs. Tell us first, how do you get started using drugs?
Okay, how I first got started, I was introduced by a dealer, and first time that I ever tried it, it was given to me free, and I was curious, I guess, and I tried it. And once you tried it, something about it that you wanted more. And while he was there, he was continuing giving it to us. It was about 4 of us, I guess.
About 4 of you together, and you had heard all the bad things about crack. Well, why did you try it?
I guess I was just curious, wanting to see what I had heard about how it made you feel and all, so I wanted to try it just to see, and didn't have no idea, what I was getting hooked on.
How did it make you feel?
It's a feeling that I guess you can't explain it. I can't. It's a super high feeling.
Mm-hmm. And how long was you involved in drugs, like crack?
Over something like 14 or 15 years.
14 or 15 years, off and on?
Off and on, right.
And then you went into River Edge and tried to get off.
Right.
And you didn't get off.
No.
What happened?
I guess it was that program that they was teaching that once you're an addict, you're always an addict, and I guess that sort of sinks into, and you think there's no way out. There's no hope for you. So you keep trying, and once you go back, they keep telling you the same thing, and for some reason, I don't know, it just didn't work for me.
How many times did you go in?
In River Edge, 5.
5 times?
Uh-huh.
And tell us about the last time you went in.
To River Edge, I went in, and I guess I stayed clean for approximately going on a year.
And then you slipped back into it again?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to the classes that they have all over the city?
I went to some of it. They tell you to make 90 meetings in 90 days. I didn't do that.
When you was buying crack and using crack, where was you getting it from?
I stayed over on the East Macon. It was you could get it just about anywhere, cause I had two houses down from where I stayed. They were selling it. You can get it just about anywhere in any neighborhood.
What about when you was in the Fort Hill area?
Oh, it was right next door. And I constantly, when I got paid, I wouldn't buy grocery, I wouldn't pay bills, I would just constantly, I get paid and I would be broke the next day.
So finally, after you was detoxed, the last time, you got involved in Starting Point. Tell us what is Starting Point and what's it about and how was your involvement?
Okay, when I went into Starting Point, it was a whole different program. They taught you that God is able to do anything, and just like drug is a habit, and God can heal you He can deliver you from drugs. And that was basically what the program was all about, telling you that the power of God, and no matter what you went through or God can heal you of anything. And that's what we was going to church, Bible study, and it just completely changed my life.
So instead of saying you're always an addict, you're saying everything could be changed through Christ.
Right.
And so how long was you in the program?
It was a 9-month program.
9 months?
Uh-huh.
And how much money did you pay?
We didn't have to pay anything. You lived there free, you ate free.
And Starting Point is a subsidiary, I think, of Beulah Land Baptist Church.
Right, right.
And after you finished Starting Point, then you started to work in...
At the church, at Beulah Land Bible Church.
You didn't go back to your old environment?
No, no. I changed my friends. I didn't no longer associate with the friends I had. I moved out of the neighborhood, and I moved over by Starting Point and over by the Beulah Land Bible Church, and I started attending church regular, and my life just changed. And I've been clean now over going on 2 years.
How did you first get involved using crack cocaine?
By being in the areas and around the people that I smoked dope with.
How long have you been using it?
10 years.
How do you get your money?
Prostitution.
How many people you see a day?
I can't count.
4, 5?
More.
More? What do you charge?
10 to 20.
Tell me something about have you ever been to River Edge or someplace to get off of drugs?
Yes, I've been in and out of River Edge, detox, everywhere.
How many times?
About 6 times.
Okay. This place that we're in, we see condoms and everything over here. A lot of people come over here and have sex.
It used to be a drug house. And they come in and out now. Since it's empty, we come in here and do our tricking, our prostitution.
And move on. How many places did you sell drugs in this area?
6 to 7 areas.
What's the youngest people that you've seen selling drugs?
15 years old, up to 21 and older guys, older males.
Okay. Most of the time when somebody is, when you're trying to get money from people, you don't know them, you get in the car with them and you don't know them, right?
Well, not necessarily. I know them. Some of them I don't.